I think the biggest problem that people have with making content and not already being a big streamer or a big YouTuber is that they're boring. Me included, especially me actually. I'm a boring ass person. I don't do much besides play video games. Well, actually that's not true. I have a wonderful wife, and I have great friends. I just don't hang out with them often, especially not during COVID, because COVID. I don't know if you know this, but COVID. Um, but it's just, I think as a person and as an entertainer, you have to try to hype up your life, or at least that's what you're led to believe by everybody around you. And like, it kind of sucks sometimes because you see all these people living these wonderful lives, and you're like, I have to try to replicate that. And I'm not saying that you do. Um, you probably don't. But in my mind, I'm like, I have to try to harness that success somehow because everyone wants this to be their career. Um, I honestly think it is about putting in the work, but it also is about luck. You're not everyone becomes big. Not everyone becomes famous. That's totally fine. Um, but like, I don't know, making something a career that you really like. Um, and there's two types of people. There's the type of people that upload and they get famous just because they're naturally just charismatic or funny. And then there's the people who aren't who upload who don't get that just because I mean the algorithm of YouTube doesn't work for everybody, and I'm not saying I know the algorithm, obviously not. But it's I don't know, it's an interesting topic to talk about, trying to become a YouTuber. Um, it certainly is something that's hard and takes a lot of effort. A lot of YouTube videos on here say like, oh, branch out to other platforms, which I feel like is true to an extent because like for example, if you get a following on Instagram, um, you're gonna get some people from Instagram to your YouTube, but it's not really gonna correlate because taking pictures of yourself is not the same thing as, or taking pictures of things is not the same as trying to provide content for people, because that's just not, they don't mesh. And like, a lot of people say Adobe Premiere is the best, uh, like video editing platform. That I don't think that's true. I think it's highly overhyped. I think to make a good video, you have to be funny. I don't see how something like Adobe Premiere can help you make a good video. I can see how it can improve the quality of your video, as in the actual quality, the actual pixels, how much is rendered. I don't see how something like Adobe Premiere or Vegas Pro can help you more than something like Shotcut or Lightworks, which are free programs. Um, because they don't help you become funnier. They don't help you. I don't know. I mean, you can post better virtual effects, I guess. This is not regarding Photoshop. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say it's a tool. It helps enhance whatever you already have, whatever content you already have. It doesn't magically make content. You have to be starting with something that's got some progress.
Actually, yeah. So you guys probably didn't hear Sushi. The mic probably didn't pick up Sushi, but Sushi basically said that it's a tool. It helps you enhance the content you already have. It doesn't just magically create content. I think that's a really good way to describe it. I don't think it's better than other programs though. Like Lightworks is free. Guys, if you're paying like 50 something a month for Adobe Premiere and you have the option to use Lightworks, If you have a computer that can render on Lightworks, please use Lightworks. Like, if you use more, okay, if you can afford it and if you prefer it, and I would say if it makes you money in that regard. But or you know, if you already have a stable job and you know that provides enough money that you can afford to spend $52.99 on all creative cloud apps, then go ahead, be my guest. I just mean most people, like the people that follow me. I know how old you guys are, okay? So I'm just kind of like trying to talk to you guys the most. Um, if you have if you have a shitty PC, Shotcut. It's like Lightworks, except it's way more simple. It's basically cut and paste. You can put simple graphics on there. If you go back to my old Apex Legends videos, it's Shotcut. Like, it's good. It's not the best, but it's good. Highly suggest it. Back on track to talking about YouTube. I think it's hard. I think it's nearly impossible to become a YouTuber nowadays with fame as big as someone like PewDiePie or like Jacksepticeye or like Markiplier, like XYZ. I think that level of fame won't be happening in our generation or the next generation, just because they're still going to be like, well, maybe the next generation is going to have like different people, but it's just like we're not going to have that level of people because the current people are still alive, and that's okay. You could still make a living on here. I don't, but that's okay. Seriously. But I'm just I don't know. I wanted to rant about YouTube. You know, it's a large and scary platform, and I like some of the things that they do, and I don't like some of the things that they do. I like YouTube Premium. I know I'm probably gonna get shit for it, but I really like that it comes with YouTube Music. It comes with, you can download any YouTube video you want, and I know people are gonna be like, just use a TubeBuddy, Tube Pro, in the Play Store. You fucking, it's guys, come on. It's my preference. But like, it's gone very corporate. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't. It just doesn't work that way. You know, you either support small YouTubers or you don't, and you clearly don't, but you want to say that you do, and it kind of pisses me off. Susan, rightfully so, right? Because especially people who have over 1,000 subs, they're just getting started. They have their first few cents on YouTube, and then they get cucked by YouTube because anyone can copyright claim your video without getting shit back. Like, I'm reminiscing on old YouTube too much. But yeah, just my little rant about YouTube. It's probably going up on the Scatter Vlogs channel, honestly. I think I'll record some Minecraft or edit some Minecraft. Probably not on Adobe. By the way, guys, I don't know if you know this, but I actually have one of my eyes is off center. So like, if I stare directly at the camera at you guys right now, like I am, you'll notice that one of my eyes isn't actually staring at you. It is. It's just off center. It's like a genetic thing. But yeah, a flaw about me. If you guys want to point out one of your flaws and be proud of it and rock it, please, comment section. Suji just did something. I'm not gonna say what, but yeah, have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Fucking rock being you, because there's no one like you. And live in the moment. And use Lightworks. I'd see you guys.